So we live out in our old van, travel on across this land, me and you. And we'll end up hand in hand, somewhere down on the sand, just me and you. Just as free as we'll ever be, just as free as we'll ever be.
All right, everybody. All right, we're going to talk just for a minute. I told you I was going to drive you crazy today because this is so much quicker for me to do this, all right? So we're going to talk about a couple of very simple meal options because we've got a lot of new people here. And it might be a good refresher for the folks that are experienced. But we're going to talk about a fat-burning peanut butter sandwich or wrap, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to talk about a fat-burning bacon and cheese burrito. I named it. That's why it's got the crazy name, because I just threw some stuff together and it worked wonders for me. Now keep in mind, if you're new here, there's more than 2,000 family-style recipes in the database, okay? So it can get as complex or as simple as you want it to be. But I want to start with the simple because I think that when we're all beginning, it's so easy to get confused, all right? And there is a lot of information, so it can be confusing, but let me simplify it for you. All we're doing here is putting together ingredients differently than we have in the past. It's that simple. When I lost my weight, I didn't know what to eat either. But I started with a peanut butter sandwich because the way that I was eating a peanut butter sandwich, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, maybe more, maybe less, on white bread, okay? Same calories really as the way we eat it today. But inside of my body, it set off chemical reactions that cause me to store fat, and it causes you to store fat. No wonder they say the whiter the bread, the quicker you're dead. So I had white bread, 2 slices of white bread with peanut butter. Peanut butter, yeah, here's some peanut butter that's approved. This has no hydrogenated oils and no fractionated oils in it. That makes this peanut butter approved. And if you look at a nutrition label on peanut butter, you'll find that what makes up most of the product is fat. And then secondly, protein. And then thirdly, carbohydrate, usually a little sugar to give it some flavor. This is a superfood on our program. This is a Peanut Butter and Company White Chocolate Wonderful. It's not even the best one. It's all that I could have that we weren't sold out of. So there's another product called Better in Peanut Butter. That's half the calories of this peanut butter. It's better for fat loss, but this one works fine. In fact, there are plenty of peanut butters at your grocery store that are approved. That's why you need the resources. That's why you need the database. If you get tired of the one that I talk about in basic training, go into the databases and look for all the other variety that's there. But here's what we've got here. And I'd take this peanut butter and I would put it on white bread. The white bread elevated my blood sugar, caused my blood sugar to go above the safety threshold of 120, and now my pancreas is secreting loads of insulin to regulate my blood sugar and keep me out of a diabetic coma. Guess what? Your body works the same way mine does, unless you've got illness, and then we gotta take that into consideration. But there I was, spiking my blood sugar, pancreas secreting the fat bus, insulin, to regulate my blood sugar. Now the insulin is going to suck all that fat up that's in the peanut butter. Yeah, the insulin is going to store it. And then guess what the insulin is going to do? It's going to look for a garage to put all that fat into. That's going to be my love handles, my butt, my abdomen, my thighs. I don't want that to happen. See, the reason it got stored, because I ate the right portion. The reason it got stored was because I ate it with that white bread. So what I do, I went and I found breads that have a different macronutrient profile. I found breads that had adequate amounts of protein and fiber so that my body didn't have to release so much insulin. Huh! Go figure. So I put all these formulas together, and I've been living by them for 16 years. And if it fits my formula and the ingredients are slow enough to break down in my digestive system, I got a winner. So let me give you an example of what I think is one of the best breads, excluding bran crisp bread. All right, that's the best. But some people say it tastes like mulch. I disagree. I've been eating it long enough. I like it. You know, if you lick drywall, it may not taste too good. But if you lick drywall with peanut butter on it, it tastes pretty good. So I went and found breads. Everybody knows that's been around for a while that Nature's Own double fiber wheat bread is an approved Category 2 bread. But I looked for one that's even better. So I found the La Tortilla Factory Tortilla. It's better than Nature's Own double fiber wheat bread. So do you want to eat the Nature's Own double fiber wheat bread and go a little slower? It still works. I think all weight loss is fast, but it's a little slower than if you use this. This is a 50-calorie tortilla with 7 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein. It's amazing. So here's a good one. And it tastes like bread. It tastes like a tortilla. So I do a peanut butter wrap. You can do a peanut butter sandwich. Travis, I'm tired of La Tortilla Factory, and I'm in upstate New York. I can't find that. Doesn't matter. There's a database full of breads, and we're adding to them all the time. You got more than, I say 60 out of habit. There's more than 100 breads that I'm aware of that fit the Category 2 profile. This is a -3 one. That means some fat loss, baby. Now, look, I take for granted everybody knows what I'm talking about when I say an approved peanut butter sandwich. I could be using the approved double fiber wheat bread right now. I'd be using my tortilla. I'm going to use my tortilla. I don't want to take nothing for granted. So I got my portion control plate, right? I'm going to take a tortilla out, and I'll pop it down here, right? You could use your Nature's Own double fiber wheat bread. And then I've got my peanut butter. I got me approved peanut butter. I would be using better than peanut butter to save some extra calories if I had it. I don't. Then I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. Let me show you a tablespoon. That's 1. You don't, this is a big tablespoon, ain't it? Y'all like the way I do it, don't you? But if 2 tablespoons don't sound like enough to you, just say 6 teaspoons, because 1 tablespoon is 3 teaspoons. So anyway, I'm going to just spread this out. I know it seems that you that are experienced, it seems it's just oversimplification here. But a lot of people don't know. They got to have a visual. So I'm going to get me another tablespoon. Got me another tablespoon. Now I'm done with that peanut butter. If I eat any more peanut butter than that, even if it's with my tortilla that works, I'm probably going to have a problem storing. Now watch. Let me move that over. Put it up. Put the lid on it. That stuff's good. It's addictive. So now, for lunch, I've got my tortilla that breaks down inside my body more like a green bean, praise God. I'm having peanut butter and green beans, but it's going to taste like a peanut butter sandwich. That's the beauty of Shibboleth. And we do this with everything, whether it be spaghetti, whether it be lasagna, whether it be some Italian dish, Mexican dish, Indian dish. It doesn't matter. All we got to do is look for better ingredients, put it together. Do you want your old peanut butter sandwich that comes with an invisible side item of fat, jiggly, itchy you? Or do you want to have this style, still tastes like peanut butter wrap or sandwich, and you get weight loss as a side effect? That's really cool. So I've got my 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and I got my tortilla. Let me tell you something else, a little bonus here. You can even take this tortilla and just fry it in. I'm not set up back here for it. Just fry it in a little MCT oil. Just take that tortilla. Man, I love food. Just take that tortilla out of there. Put your tablespoon of your MCT oil in your nonstick skillet and just massage. Give it a little massage. You like food, y'all? Can I get an amen? Just give it a little massage and then flip it and do it again and start bubbling up and get crisp like a chalupa. And boy, that is good. A fried peanut butter sandwich, Lord help. And it won't bother you a bit because we're frying it in medium chain triglyceride. All right? And medium chain triglycerides don't have no propensity to wind up on the body as fat. You got to do it my way, not your way. If you like my mama, here's what my mama do. My mama argue with me a little bit. Prophet has no honor in their own country. She'll say, but it's the same calories, baby. I just don't understand. There's things that go on in your body. There's chemical reactions. Your body's complex. If chemical reactions go off, you want to lose the weight, you got to do it my way, just like I tell you, or all bets are off. All right, so now I do this. This is how I lost 44 pounds in 6 weeks. Now I do this, right? So I got my tortilla that breaks down like a green bean. But what about all that fat in the peanut butter? In the absence of bad carbs, guess what your body's going to do with that peanut butter? It's going to take the fat in that peanut butter and it's going to burn it off because I had 2 tablespoons and not 4. My body's going to use fat as an energy source instead of using sugar, glucose, starch as an energy source. But I want to spice it up a little bit. This is critical. This is critical. I got strawberry jelly, calorie-free jelly. You got to follow the rules. I'm going to go add no calories to my peanut butter sandwich. That's going to hold me back. I'm going to take Walden Farms calorie-free. I like strawberry. So I can put some strawberry as much as I want. How much you want? Much as you want. How much you want? As much as you want. What I say? As much as you want. There ain't no calories. So I'm going to put that on there as much as I want. And thankfully, I just like a little bit. So I'm going to put that on there. But I don't like Walden Farms calorie free. You ain't taking the program. You ain't listening to me. There is a database full of approved items and growing every day. Or you don't like it, you don't want that, just follow the 5, 2, and few rule, baby. That means you can go look for your own jelly. And if it's got 5 grams of sugar or less, 2 grams of fat or less, you got an approved condiment, but you won't be able to use unlimited amounts like I can because yours has got some calories in it. 5, 2, and few. 5 grams of sugar or less for your condiments, 2 grams of fat or less, keep it at 50 calories or less, and we'll be all right. And see, now, whether it's on bread or my tortilla, I got me a little peanut butter wrap. Now, I eat that, and then what I do is I stop. I don't eat no more till the next time it's time to eat. Then I eat again. And every time I'm just eating exercise on a plate. All right? Now, been getting a lot of questions about, and then I'm going to close, getting a lot of questions about what is an approved bacon and cheese burrito. Well, one day I didn't have nothing at the house. So I pulled out my bacon jerky and I took 3 strips of it and just heated it up lightly in my MCT oil. MCT oil is duct tape, fixes everything. This don't need no fixing, as Bobby Cartledge can tell you. It's good no matter what. He gets so mad when we run out of stuff, and we do from time to time. But this is, you can use the bacon jerky. And I take it, and you can use approved bacon too. You could use approved turkey bacon or approved bacon that fits our profile. I take it and I rub it around in my duct tape, my MCT oil. Just get it a little warm, and I put it on my paper plate. Then I take my tortilla, and I do the same thing, get it crisp. Then I take my fat-free cheese. I like Lifetime fat-free cheese or what's called skinny cheese, but you could use Borden's, fat-free, Kraft fat-free, whatever you like. If you're looking to eat cleaner, you want to find you some Lifetime fat-free or skinny cheese or the veggie cheese. If you ain't worried about clean, you just want to lose that booty, then you just do Kraft fat-free, Borden fat-free. Those are good ones. And then you just melt that on your tortilla, and you roll it up in it looks like a burrito. And you roll that up and you eat fat loss on a plate. Then here's the question everybody asks: what's better for you? Whatever you like and gives you weight loss. If you're not enjoying it, we don't want you to do it. But let's say you like a peanut butter wrap equal to the bacon and cheese burrito, our style, not somebody else's style. You like that the same? Then which one's going to help you burn more fat? Do y'all know? Do y'all know the answer to that? Which one is going to be better exercise on a plate? Can I get somebody to jump in there? Which one is going to be better exercise on a plate? The peanut butter wrap or the bacon and fat-free cheese wrap? The bacon and cheese burrito. Which one do you think? I'll give you like 5 seconds. Beep, 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 beep. All right, you like them the same? Here's the one that's better for fat loss. The bacon and the fat-free cheese wrap. It's leaner, and when you get more protein in, you rev up your metabolism more. But which one's better if I'm craving a peanut butter sandwich and I'm not craving no jerky? Peanut butter sandwich. See, what you will do is better than what you won't do. As long as what you put on the plate is fat loss on the plate, that's what you do. One more thing in closing. Do not forget to take a vitamin. You don't like mine? Take yours. GNC's got a good one. Mine's the best. If it's not zero drag, you shouldn't be putting it in your mouth. I believe that. It sounds like a shameless plug. But I'm just telling you, you need to be taking Vitamins Plus Pro or Vitamins Plus with either with every meal or one time a day. How do you do that? 3 of these early. If they don't bother your stomach, they're potent. With a meal. You need to do it with a meal. Or you can do it with dinner, 3 with dinner. The best way to take these, though, is with each meal. 1 tablet with breakfast, 1 tablet with lunch, 1 tablet with dinner. If that's too much, take them at one time. With a meal, though, because they're potent and we don't want it upsetting your stomach. All right, that's all I got. That's how you do an approved peanut butter sandwich. So if y'all see somebody say, what is an approved peanut butter sandwich? Just point them to this, and hopefully that'll help them. But that was long-winded to be talking about nothing more than a peanut butter. No wonder so many people tell me just to get to the point. I can't help it, though. I love it. I love it. I just love this stuff.